Hey, welcome to this video and this interview. I'm really excited today because I'm going to be talking with Dennis. Dennis Jansen is a friend of mine. We've known each other for a number of years now, and what I'm excited to talk to Dennis about is what we usually talk about together, but now we're going to share it with everyone, which is we usually talk about how a software's working, or Dennis has in the past really helped with the input in terms of what we do or what we add into software. And Dennis has also promoted our software to his community in the past and done really well. And in a recent promotion, he did really well promoting Communi, and I invited him on to share how the promotion went, maybe give some tips for others that are looking at promoting Communi. And also, if you want to find out more and connect with Dennis, this will be a great opportunity to see what Dennis does and how you might be able to connect with him. And I think he's one of our community members that's definitely someone you would want to connect with, because he's doing a lot and building his list, and also assisting the community in a number of ways. So, Dennis, thanks for jumping on and talking with me.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Sam. It's nice to have me here and tell a bit more about promoting Communi. I think it's a month ago or one and a half months ago, and I'm really happy to promote because it's a tool that lots of customers of mine can use. I have entrepreneurs as my main target audience, and they all need something like this, and this was a great deal. And yeah, I did a lot of promotion for it. And yeah, so everyone's happy and my customers are happy with the tool. So yeah, great to tell more about it.
That's awesome. And I remember that I think it was when we first connected. I remember that you first of all you're over in the Netherlands, and
Yeah.
my father's from the Netherlands originally, so I've been over there a few times, and I was excited by that. And you've got a really I guess a very close community that you've built over the years. When I talked with you, you always had a personal relationship with people, or knew
Yeah.
people, and very in touch with what people wanted and what they kind of said. So before we begin, I guess it would be really valuable. I would like to find out as well is how you initially got started and how you built that original, or the people that are around you who do purchase your products, who listen to your recommendations, who buy your training. How did you start that?
Yeah, I just start with blogging a lot. I started in 2012, 2012. At that moment, list building, email marketing, blogging, sharing content, sharing valuable insights and tips was just at a bit of at the beginning stage. And then after that, more and more people were building a list, sharing content, giveaways for opt-in with their first name and mail address. And at that moment, I had a list of 1,000 people. And what's really great to see, although everyone actually seemed to start building a list, but still people who were subscribed on my list in 2012 are lots of them are still on my email list.
Hmm.
And that's actually a big power of email marketing. And it's still working even when I'm not the one maybe I should be. And I recommend it to my customers, even when not mailing frequently. I say sometimes I need to share more content. I need to send more mails. I need to demonstrate more of things, showing more of about insights, about marketing. But even when I'm sometimes a bit sloppy with that, uh, email marketing still works like a charm, and people are always willing to read about new technologies, new developments, new tools, regardless if it's software, if it's our techniques, things, insights, new developments in online marketing space and area. So yeah, that's one of the keys of my business, and to keep in touch with that, and especially what people know who are on my list is like when I'm sharing something, it's it's valuable. So they after a while they take me pretty serious. Like if I'm promoting something, it's not it's always something good. So that's this credibility I built over the years, and I'm really happy with that. And although if I put a bit more effort in that, I think my list could be more huge than it is right now. But even with a constant list of a few thousand subscribers, I still have lots of successful promotions and also with Communi. So yeah, that's what I want to recommend to everyone to use email marketing, especially not only for affiliate offers like Communi, but also for your own offers. So that's a great opportunity. And that's also the basic of how I was started. So yeah.
And how did you promote, or how did you approach promoting community? What was uh, how did you go about doing that? When you first found out about it, we talked. What was the process you kind of followed in terms of finding out whether it was a good match, and then what happened during the promotion?
Yeah, and because I think in June you first start talking about, hey, want to promote community, and me and other members were testing the software. That's what the moment I start intensively testing the software, then we saw some things that needs a bit of improvement before I say, well, yeah, now it's good to promote, and you start working like crazy with all the improvements. And so the platform really evolved in the last months. And at that moment, I thought, well, this is something my customers want. And especially in the nowadays online marketing space, the importance of having a online community is really clear. And we have some Dutch platform here in Holland, which is called Huddle, but people also familiar with School, etc. So only mentioning those platforms and saying, well, this is an alternative, and we have a great deal for this already makes people curious. So that was enough to pique their interest, make them read the mails, open the mails. So yeah, I really grabbed that opportunity to show them, to offer them this deal. So yeah.
And then what did you how did you go about promoting it, and what happened during the promotion? What stood out as well? What were the types of things that people wanted to know when you were promoting
Yeah,
it?
what there was, I had a really good email, also thanks to your copy, but I made an email with all the benefits. I could show you one of these mails, although it's in Dutch. But one of the main key takeaways was I recreated the community sales page with your permission, translated it into Dutch,
Mm.
and maybe it's convenient when I'm sharing my screen and demonstrate something about that.
Hmm.
So let me see here. Yep, this is the this is the community sales page, which I recreated in Dutch. And one of there are a few key takeaways. What I did, I first made a demo video. And I'm not going to show the full video, but just for and I also say, here is what I'm saying. This is the alternative for Huddle. This is very familiar in Dutch. A school, circle, Kajabi, community offers everything you need. And what I'm saying here in this first thing in the video, it's an extensive demo uh, of Communi. It's good. This is to inform you in the best possible way, but it's not necessary to watch the whole video. Feel free to scroll. And what I'm doing here is I have a personal connection in the beginning of the video, so that when people don't know me, although a lot of people from my mailing list, because I also promoted this on social media, a lot of people from my mailing list are familiar with me, but other people not. It's also good, always good to have a personal face that no people know who I am. What I also did to is that that I subtitled the video, that because if people watch it on mobile or in their bed or people watch a lot of movies, so therefore for being very clear, I also subtitled the movie. And what I did, I did a full walkthrough of the software, and then from both ends of from the end of being an admin, but also from the end of, so let's see what's show them what's possible in terms of settings and possibilities, but also later in the video demonstrate how it is and how it look and feel of being an attendee, like I'm attending your community.
Mm.
So how is it from a user point of view? And that was I took the time because the video is 35 minutes or something,
Hmm.
and that was something which was really valuable. So I would recommend um, uh, translating the sales page is very good, so they can really read everything what's on the English version of your community sales page, translate it in your own language, but also give a live demo also in the language which you're at, and that was very very helpful. And some people even mentioned like, oh, this demo video that was the key for me because otherwise I wouldn't purchase if I can't see the software. So and that was my gut feeling in advance, and that turned out to be right. So what I also did is under this button is my affiliate link. And what I also did is if you don't have a credit card, you can pay with Ideal. And maybe there's a payment gateway or payment method in your country that's not PayPal or pay by credit card. For some reason, there are entrepreneurs who don't have a credit card, and I made them pay with Ideal. That's the most used payment platform in Netherlands. So there I made my own checkout page. That's what you're seeing here. So they can pay me, and I would make the payment for Communi. And in the past, why did I do this? In the past, I lost a lots of orders. People literally say to me, "Well, oh, if I can't pay via Ideal," and you see here the Ideal payment method or bank contact for Belgium customers. If I can't pay with Ideal, then I unfortunately need to let go of this deal. I need to pass this deal because I can't. Well, I always think be flexible. If you really want to have something, you find someone with PayPal or by credit card, but that's for sometimes easier said than done for people, and you can't. You never you can't look at anyone's situation at any moment. So therefore, I would make it very easy for them to as easy as possible to grab this deal.
Mm.
What I also did, I added a timer. I extended it with 2 days at the end because I got so many questions for them. Um, so yeah, that was a key takeaway for that making the video. And what also tend to be very important, and I'm scrolling down. I did two things. I inserted a bonus because I also noticed that lots of people are don't like the technical installation and the technical aspect. So I said, as a bonus, I help you with a one-on-one with the technical implementation of setting up the platform. And I can easily do that for two reasons. One, it's not taking hours of time. And second, it really lowers the barrier for people to to buy. And sometimes people buy, think, oh, that's a great bonus, and you never hear of them again. And of course, that's not something I want, but that's just the reality that people are always welcome to do. But this bonus tend to be a very, very attractive thing. And also there, people literally said to me, like, oh, this bonus uh, really grabbed me. And this bonus really did it for me because that was the main reason I bought. Otherwise, I need to do it myself. So such a bonus is a really, really attention-grabbing thing for converting them.
And you would then
Um,
just get on a call with them, would you? Would you schedule in a call for
yep,
like 30 minutes?
absolutely. Get on the call and yeah. And I think right now for people who purchase via my link, I think I had 50% already took advantage of this call.
Mm.
And what's also for people who are listening, another advantage of this bonus is I actually get to speak to everyone who's buying, and I can upsell them for other things and tools and services and offers for me as well.
Mm.
And like I'm saying, like, what's the for which purpose you're going to use Communi? And they say, well, I have a group of XYZ target audience, and regardless of what they're saying, based on what they're saying, regardless of what it is, there are always hooks that I'm hearing, or people say, yeah, and this is the right time for me to get this going because I'm also working on my website, and then it's, oh, what are you using for a website? Or, but yeah, this is what I really wanted to do. I'm just struggling a bit with my sales page, and regardless of what I hear, I can say, well, I have a mastermind group. Do you need help with building a website? Do you want me to help with your sales page? Or, oh, you're talking about email marketing. Or regardless what they're saying, they're always, when talking to people, there's always an extra opportunity to upsell. So that's also one of the main reasons why I put this bonus in place. So yeah. And what I also did, I'm also making a comparison, like what is school cost you per month, or Circle, or such other competitors, lifetime deal. And what was also a great effort, or a great bonus point, is I say, do you have, if you have any questions about this deal, ask them via this form, and name, email, optional, their telephone number, your question. And I got pretty much questions in my mailbox,
Mm.
and people really appreciated that I took time for personally calling them out. I actually, because maybe you saw it on the top, my promotion window was from Monday, originally from Monday to Friday, but especially on the Thursday, I had a lots of requests. Some people were just calling me. I think, yeah, here it is.
Mm.
This is a clickable link. Do you want to contact me by phone? No problem. You can reach me at, and this is my direct mobile number. So sometimes people fill in the form, sometimes people call me directly. So on the last 2 days, on Thursday, I literally spent 5 hours that day on the phone talking to everyone. And therefore I say, well, I decided to extend the promotion with 2 days to because I have a lots of questions. Sometimes that's some kind of BS reason to just to make a bit more sales. But in this time, it was literally I had literally so many questions to answer, and then I also had to make the last day's email promotions. It was a bit in regard beside my normal work. I had really no time to wrap this promo up, so therefore I extended it in the weekend. And what I also did, some people fill in the form on the Saturday, and I took time. I was in the, let's say I was doing shoppings, I think on Saturday afternoon,
Mm.
and then boom, a push notification in my mailbox that people had filled in this form. And then I also on Saturday took time to talk to people. And of course, those are not talks about 2 hour long conversations, but they also they appreciate the time.
Mm.
So this personal kind of contact, the opportunity that I'm taking the time to talk to them, to hear them, to answer their questions, that was really well appreciated. And that was also a personal connection combined with the bonus, the personal video I demonstrated. So the power is in the combination of all these things, including the option like, oh, I don't have PayPal, or I don't have a credit card, or although that's more common when they're in an English speaking country. Also the opportunity like, oh, you don't have these payment options? Okay, you can pay with our own Dutch preferred ideal payment system. So that's the combination, um, including the, of course, 30-day guarantee. That really made the difference if I just put it in short.
So you made it easy for people to make a decision
Yeah,
to contact you
yeah.
to get their answer
And
questions answered.
yeah, and that was people also do their own due diligence.
Mhm.
And they also mentioned to me like, yeah, there weren't many demo videos of Communi, so your video was actually really really helpful. And I think I would I think I could say that that the video, if I didn't have the video, I would assume, I would estimate that my conversion, I could split it in half. Is my best guess.
So demo is really important. People mention that
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah,
And how many emails did you send out, and how did you kind of what were you saying in those
yeah. I
messages when you
can.
were directing people here?
Yeah, share my. This is my active campaign. And I started first initially from Monday to Friday, extended that 2 days. But what I did is my first email was on the 7th of October on Monday. And I initially, one day after the other, so the 7th of October, the first mail, the 9th of October, the second, the third mail on the 11th of October. And this was actually the last day, but then I say, well, at the end of the day, at 6:30 p.m., community lifetime deal extended with 2 days. And then on the Saturday, the 12th, boom, number four. Sunday, the 5th, number five. And then that was at 10:30 in the morning. And then at 6:30 again on the 13th, final meal. And then I had six meals over 6 or 7 days.
Mhm.
So keep on mailing. That's the key. Even when you think, oh, when I'm sending one last email that might be a bit annoying or something. Well, it's you need to push hard on these days. And if people want, don't be afraid that that's something I heard very often. Like, oh, well, I'm afraid that people will opt out if I'm sending another mail. Well, just it's not a charity; it's a business. And I always say, for me, selling one of the definitions of selling is I really want to give value to people, and I don't want to. I don't want to be responsible for people that they miss an opportunity. I'm just giving you an opportunity, and I don't want you to miss this. If
Mm.
that's not something you want, you can easily unsubscribe. But that's not my audience my audience loves good offers. Maybe they don't buy every offer, that's great, but I want that in some way they appreciate that I'm sharing such offers. But don't be afraid that you're annoying, that you're mailing too much, because regardless how many times you are emailing, always take in mind, keep in mind that you can't make everyone happy. So whether you're mailing lots of times or not lots of times, there's always someone who's unsubscribing. But mailing a lot of times is also key. And let's say
And what
I'm
was the
getting,
messaging usually that you were using? What was the major thing that kind of stuck for you that people were really happy about, community that stood out over other solutions that you?
yeah,
Uh,
and of course, a lifetime deal is very attractive.
mhm.
And it's also that they see that the platform has everything that other platforms are offering as well, but more important that they need for growing and serving their community. In Holland, we have one of your Dutch competitors is very familiar. It's called Huddle. So, and because Huddle is already for a few years heavily promoting their tools, it's very common. A lot of people, regardless of whether they use it or not, they've heard of Huddle. They know what it is. They know what it does. So lots of times I mention like it's a Huddle alternative. So that makes people already pique their curiosity.
Mm.
Um, there says, I say it's the alternative for Huddle, School, and Circle. In this demo video, I'm going to show you how it works. Click here if you haven't seen this yet. This is for an amount that this is less than the amount that other people charge, other suppliers charge per year. And here I just have all the advantages, easy to set up, online discussion and reactions, unlimited communities, unlimited members, unlimited courses, unlimited live events, chat messenger, leaderboard, gamification, also like pay with ideal. Because a lot of people have in the back of the mind, oh, maybe I need a credit card or PayPal. No, just pay with ideal, integrated with all popular software. Here is my bonus, the one-on-one coaching, help with installation, uh, only for today. This is the final day. You can make use of this lifetime deal. In literally minutes, create your own online community. It's the alternative for Huddle School and Circle. Now a one-time low investment. Start your online community right now. So yeah, and I also mentioned here, like I know that not for every business or person having an online community is interesting, so people can opt out and that they have a tag. So I'm just filtering them out for the next email. Uh, do you have any questions? Please let me know. I'm responding even in the weekend, and I'm responding very fast to your online success. And also a PS unlimited communities, courses, members, live events, and again, the alternative for now a one-time lifetime deal. And here they see the sales page that I just saw, that I just showed with the video. And I made some variations on this mail, but the content is actually pretty the same. And I think on the last email, I think did a small wrap up because then they already have seen 5 mails about it. Let me see this one. This is the final mail. Final reminder, low investment, alternative for Huddle and School. If you want to start an online community, this is what you need. Unlimited communities, members, courses, events, and more. Check the demo video and start your online community now. Special bonus, one-on-one help with installation, questions. Even in this evening, I'm still available for you to answer, and I'm responding usually within 1 hour. So to your online community success, best regards, PS. So that's pretty straightforward.
Mm.
And all the other mails had and as you see, you just saw mail 4. This is number 5. As you just saw 5, this is number 4. In all these mails, I had all these advantages, all the benefits of having Communi. And yeah, so in combination with limited time, lifetime deal, the advantages, my bonus, yeah, that really, and I had a really high opening rate with this meal and a high click-through rate with this meal. So yeah, that demonstrated that the copy was good and that really get them curious about this deal and wanted to know. Yeah.
And then, how did the sales go? Are you able to show the referrals, that how the sales kind of happened through Communi and when they happened? Did you find that there was any
Yeah.
difference in terms of at the beginning or the end when people coming in, or was it consistent?
Yeah, it was actually I think it was actually a bit let me see. Pom, 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 pom. I thought in the mid I was expecting a bit more at the end,
Mhm.
but I think it was during a midweek that not even before the closing down that
Yeah.
people already thought, well, this is something I really want. And let me see, just sharing my commissions. Let me see.
So in total, it looked from those commissions, you'd sold around uh, almost $5,000 worth revenue, right? And then
Yeah,
commissions was
yeah,
about 2,344.
yeah, yeah. Do you see my promotion list or not?
Not on. It should be on referrals, I think. If you go into referrals, then it'll show. Oh, then it'll show who
Let-
joined, but it won't, and it'll show the dates. But
Yeah, the dates
yeah,
just, yeah.
if you show referral, it should do it.
Let me
For a
see.
link, I think. Yeah.
Um,
Earn commissions, and then go into referral link. Yeah,
oh
there.
yeah, there it is.
So if
Yeah.
you do the
This was
filter
the
of the
first,
date, yeah.
this, yeah, the 7th October. And what's also interesting, uh, besides one person out of 12, I think 12 or 13 people who bought, everyone, regardless of one person, everyone brought the pro version as well. So that is the indication, that's the best indication that this pro edition is really in high demand. So this was the first day. This was the 9th. So this was the day of the second email. the 10th. The 11th was the day of the third email. And this was the 2 days extension of the
Hmm.
12th and the 13th. So you see there only, this is an upsell. Um, so you see in the last weekend, I thought, well, this might get some 10 extra sales, but that was not as big as I wanted. So more in between the week. So yeah, I think the explanation is um, people just want this. So and yeah, and
And they
this was a
bought it early.
lady,
Yeah.
yeah, who already mailed me. I had contact with her in the past, sorry, in the weekend of the final promoting weekend, but I think she was abroad or something, or had a talk with a business partner or something. So that's when I converted her after the closing date. But yeah, it was during midweek that it was had the most buyers. Yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
Is there anything that you learned from the promotion that you would do differently and that you'd recommend others do when they promote?
Yeah, I this was the first time I made them pay with Ideal, with our most common payment
Yeah.
gateway. This was also I normally make also some short videos, but now I decided to dive in deep.
Yeah.
Um, Also in combination with call me also during the weekend. Normally I take off in the weekend. Of course, they can always call or mail me, but I really make that straight that I can do this. So the combination of things, and especially because I love Communi so much, I thought I'm going all in, right? It's when you're promoting these last 2 days, then you need to go hard for everyone. Otherwise, all the effort you did in the weeks before that, or so yeah, I really decided to go hard on the promotion. Make a video, make it easy for them. Make sure you're approachable, whether it's via a clickable telephone number or contact form. I'm also in the demo video. I'm first. They see me like you see me now on screen, so that makes really personal connection. That makes it more trustworthy. So those are really keys. Also using it myself, so I can show my demo account. I also and this was I was also a bit surprised, especially I hadn't mailed my email list for a bit longer time. But it's just a good offer. I think you have a good offer combined with a great video, a good sales page where you demonstrate every step. This was also a little bit higher price point than I normally tend to do. So seeing the conversions, we had a tend to be a really good approach we did. So yeah,
That's
I
great.
think in the combination of things,
Mm.
yeah.
And anything else you want to add that for anyone listening to this? It'll be in our affiliates group, our partners group. But maybe there's yeah, what anything else you'd like to add, or we talked
Yeah,
earlier.
I really would recommend everyone to go hard on list building. Sometimes people say, yeah, you can opt in for so many things, or they're a bit skeptical about building a list or email marketing, or especially with social media, etc. Well, email marketing still is the number one thing to promote your offers, regardless of which offer it is, or to get in touch with people or book a call. So for your own offers, for affiliate promotions, make list building a priority in your company. That's number one. That's key because I can have the perfect offer, whether it's my own offer or an affiliate offer. If I don't have that reach and audience, and especially mailing your list frequently, regards how many times it exactly is. But that creates a warm connection with people and you stay top of mind. That's key for any promotion. And I think we had a short talk about this already. What I would love to do is for people who are interested in it is in a 3 hour list building masterclass. Sometime it's online. It will be live. You can ask questions. Um, that for some people in the time window will be in the morning. For some people in the afternoon. Uh, More than happy to do that for a very low amount. I think we talked about something like $47 or something. More than happy to do it. Just not for promoting only Communi, but every offer you're going to do with other people as affiliates for your own offers for Communi. So we all benefit and we all grow on every level. So that's something I recommend, but also want to provide. And I think we can share something in the group on a later moment. More than
Yeah,
happy to do. Yeah, I recommend it for everyone because without reaching people with your offer, without having eyes on your offer is going nowhere. So that's key for every business. Yeah.
yeah, I think that's a really good idea. There's a lot of members in our community, or our community, that are partners who are promoting, and many of you might be promoting through YouTube. You might be doing over social media. I've noticed that some are doing through, basic referrals just to friends, people that they meet. List building is a really key element in being able to grow fast. Like you saw Dennis's promotion a few days, he was able to generate thousands of dollars. And for myself, I've been list building for a long period of time. It's the core in terms of being able to build up an audience that you can build trust with, and it's a core of the way that we do promotions in general. So if you're directing people from social media, put them into a subscriber list. If you're building groups, put them into a subscriber list. So this is what Dennis does. He's very good at this, and he's generously offered to help the community and put together a package, which I'll put information on below, where you'll be able to learn more about list building. You'll be able to increase the amount of subscribers you have on your list, and this can help you with obviously referring people to community, which would be great for us. But it'll also help you with promoting other offers in the future, and also just building a good relationship with your audience, which can then produce what Dennis did here, and he'll go through how to do that as a component in your business, which I think is probably the most valuable component you could do from a promotion standpoint moving forward. It's definitely worth investing the time to do that, and connecting with Dennis in order to be a part of that group. So there'll be more information on it down below.
Yeah, we share it. And maybe a nice addition, if someone wants to do a future promotion for Communi, and if they're using, I'm using Thrive Themes with Thrive Architect as page builder. If someone want to do a future promotion, I'm more than happy to share my Thrive Architect sales page. I can export it. You could import it directly in your website Thrive system if you're using the same, and you only need to translate the text, and you have a good to go sales page. So if that would make it easier, or ask me any questions via chat or in the group, more than happy to answer them. So if that would make sense, yeah.
Right. And yeah, thanks for that, Dennis. I think that's really cool. Thanks for sharing
Yeah,
everything in like detail. I think this is really good interview format actually, because previous ones we were just talking, but then actually seeing what the specific steps is really really valuable. So I'll put this in for members to learn from,
right.
and yeah, I encourage anyone to reach out to Dennis, and yeah, also promote, go out and share this with people because it is working. It's it's something that people want. It's converting very well, and the message is clear. It's a lifetime deal right now. Take advantage early, and these are the features that you can utilize, which are in these other software. But we're doing very well, and I think we'll do better as we move on and continue to develop the software. So definitely share it, and yeah, cool,
Yeah. Thanks for having me, Sam. And yeah, great. Looking forward to what's coming. Yeah.
awesome. All right, we'll talk soon.
Yeah. Thanks soon. Bye bye.